For Awakening, Sage wields the Cobelius to open rifts in time and space, from which he summons powerful bolts of lightning. Sage rides electrical currents to move swiftly, creating chaos and dealing damage to enemies. This is Black Desert's class spotlight for Sage Awakening. Sage's Awakening weapon, the Cobelius, is a spear, but it is more of a magical weapon than a physical one. He also wears a part of the Cobelius on his wrist. This special device emits electrical pulses when Sage uses certain skills or activates a buff. Awakened Sage moves much quicker than in Succession. This is much more apparent when there are targets nearby. Now I'd like to introduce some of the main skills for Sage Awakening. First, we have Lightning Prison. Sage opens a gigantic rift in the air and summons powerful lightning with the Cobelius, dealing damage over a large area. Using the Flow skill will deal additional damage with the rift. Next up is Impaling Flash. Sage throws the Cobelius, bouncing between enemies as an electric current to deal electric damage. The skill deals more damage when there are more enemies in the vicinity. Lastly, we have Awakened Sage's signature skill, Divine Executioner. Taking a mighty leap into the air with the Cobelius, Sage descends like a lightning storm. This skill can largely be used in the following 3 instances. First, when used in his normal state, Sage will leap quite far. This makes it a great skill to get places. Second, press a command after jumping into the air to teleport behind a target. Then throw the Cobelius to descend and hit enemies. Third, after moving behind a target and throwing the Cobelius, Sage can opt to land at a different location. This is a skill that can be used strategically in a variety of ways depending on the situation. Many adventurers showed an interest in Sage's lore when we first introduced the class. You'll be pleased to know that more of Sage's story will be revealed through his awakening. Sage was the first to discover the Black Spirits and was preparing to fight against them head-on. Yet, he wakes up in the Elonian year 285 and willingly goes on an adventure. You will soon learn the reasons for this odd behavior, as well as the memories Sage recovers to awaken his new powers. Look forward to Sage's Awakening coming soon.